Hi, today I'm going to be giving you 3 tips for making more money from your articles or your blog posts. For the purpose of this video, I'm just going to say articles, okay? Blog posts, articles. So I'm going to get right into this video right now. Before we go, my name is Adina. I am a pro content writer, software developer, and contentpreneur or digital entrepreneur. I've built several businesses over the years, content-driven businesses over the years, using a content-driven business model. And these businesses, some of them have been 7-figure, some of them have been 6-figure businesses. And I do have a lot of expertise and knowledge when it comes to blogging specifically and written content overall. So these are 3 tips for making more money from your articles, whether you post on platforms such as Medium, Hub Pages, Vocal Media, or you have your own blog. These tips are going to help you to make more money. So you're going to write evergreen and niche content. Why does this work? Evergreen articles, they are articles such as how to start freelancing in 2025 or how to start freelancing generally. Even though it says 2025, you can go in the following year and you can add 2026 and you can update, because there might be certain websites that no longer exist. So you can go in and you can update and you can change things, okay? But it makes, when you do 2025, it makes it that you're going to gain more traction in that year because people are going to be like searching. These are great articles to create towards the end of the previous year. So for example, now when it gets to around October, you can create articles that say how to start freelancing in 2026, and you can actually now shift that 2025 article to a 2026 article and do a few updates, and so that article is going to be evergreen. One thing about evergreen content is that it keeps generating traffic long after publishing, not like trending content where you gain traction for a period of time and it sort of trails off. I recommend doing a combination between trending and evergreen content if you want to accelerate your growth quickly. So you can do 30% trending and 70% evergreen. So what you're going to do is you're going to focus on high demand, low competition niches. Right now, AI tools for small businesses, personal finance hacks, and remote work productivity. These are good niches to look into, but you can niche down really like to a much smaller sub niche in order to gain highly targeted traffic. Okay, so for example, personal finance hacks is quite broad. So you can say personal finance hacks for millennials, or for busy mums, single mums, personal finance hacks for people under the age of 30 or over the age of 30 or over the age of 40. Okay, so you can use tools like Ubersuggest or Ahrefs to find what people are searching for. The problem with these platforms though is that they are paid tools. So it's, if you don't have the funds to put into all these tools, then you might have to go for the free trial version and then see how much you can get out of that until you start making money to be able to pay for them. But you can also use platforms such as Zootrix. They do have a free option, but you're not going to get as much juice out of it, but still, you can still try. Another platform you can actually use is a platform called Answer the Public. They have a free version on Answer the Public, and you can continue using the free version forever. But like I said, you're going to get more juice out of the paid version. So with Answer the Public, it's going to help you to find questions that people are searching for, but it's not going to tell you whether these particular topics are low competition or high competition, but you can kind of just estimate and take a guess. But with the Ubersuggest and the Ahrefs, you're going to find out whether they are low competition. So the next thing is to monetize beyond the platform. Why does this work? Platforms like Medium or Substack, they pay for views. Okay, Substack doesn't pay for views, but Medium does. Substack pays according to when people sign up for the paid version of your newsletter. Okay, Vocal Media, for example, pays for views, per views. But real income grows when you own your audience. I keep saying this because people think that I'm just an advocate of posting on platforms such as Medium and Vocal because I've spoken about them quite a lot. But I believe that you need to own your audience, and what that basically means is building a newsletter or building a blog. That's it. There's nothing else you can do. You cannot build a sustainable income online just by focusing on social media platforms or on third-party platforms such as Medium and Hub Pages and all of that. You do need to own your audience at some point, whether you like it or not. It is what it is. So you can build a newsletter or a blog, like I said, and you can link to those on the different platforms that you create content on. Another thing you can do is you can sell digital products, ebooks and templates, mini courses. You can offer services such as consulting, writing gigs, and coaching as well. The next thing is, which is the final one, is to repurpose and syndicate your content. Why does this work? You can reach new audiences with reinventing the wheel. So what you're going to do is you're going to republish your article on Medium, LinkedIn, or Vocal with something called a canonical link. And what that basically is it links back to your original post, and this is to avoid any kind of issues, SEO issues and things like that. You can also turn long articles into shorter posts on Twitter and Instagram carousels or YouTube shorts with call to actions that link back. The very sad thing about YouTube shorts now is that you cannot post a clickable link in the comment. Back in the day, you could post a clickable link in your pinned comment and people could click through and purchase whatever it is you're selling or sign up to whatever it is you have to sign up for. But now you can't do that. So you're gonna have to refer people to your bio on YouTube Shorts, or you want to prioritize long form content, because with the long form content you can post your link. Okay. And also you can post links in the, like I said, in the bio as well. Another thing is utilizing the community post section. So these are a few final thoughts here. So making more money from your writing, it's not just about pressing post or hitting publish. It's about staying visible and intentional, okay? Those are two very important words, visible and intentional. Platforms like Many Stories, Flipboard, Pinterest, and more, they're gonna give your work a second and third life with fresh eyes. So pair that with evergreen content, smart monetization, and consistent repurposing, and you're setting yourself up for long-term earnings. So you're not just thinking about just writing and vanishing or posting and ghosting. You're going to be thinking about writing, circulating, promoting, and profiting from your writing. Thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate your time. Don't forget to click the links in the description. 10K Creators is something that I'm building right now. And it's an exclusive community for content creators and for creatives overall. I'll leave the link in the description for that. And like I said, for my Payhip Done for you, my Gumroad Done for you, if you want to build a digital product business, and the link to the article, the original article for this particular topic, okay? So if you want to see everything that I've said in this video, you can see it in the link in the description for this article, and you can go over to Vocal Media and you can follow me there as well, because I'm posting there regularly. I'm also posting on Medium regularly, and I'll leave the link for my Medium page too for you to go over and check that out. Take care.